thought it was going to be.
Right.
You know, it's been a damp weather, cool weather, rivalry game. You've seen some chip shots, you know, not late, but definitely not what you would call courtesy. You know, hey, welcome to the kingdom. We're glad you're here. You know, it's been just a fun football game to watch.
Well, once again, that's probably expected. I mean, Northeast has nothing to play for next week. You know that they're playing their heart.
They are playing with the mindset of there is no tomorrow for them, and there's not. Tomorrow they will get together, they will pack up their pads, they will turn in their jerseys, and that's the end of the season. So they know that tonight is it.
We're going to take a 2-minute break, come right back with that interview with Coach Brock Clay as we highlight the many seniors on this football small squad of the 2021 season of the West Lauderdale Knights. Coming back with that after this on Q101.
In sports, the goal is to be the best. The same is true for Alpha Insurance. We want to make every quote, claim, or call a highlight.
Good evening. Please welcome the West Lauderdale High School marching band. They present their 2021 American Zeus, Gaia, Aphrodite, Dionysus, and Hercules. Music by Christopher Green. Visual design by Jason Boyd and Joseph Reed. Chemical by Angelina Neal and Atlanta Dixon. Drum bass plays to the drum is Brinley Martin. Is your band ready? West Lauderdale High School, you may take the field.
If now she flies, she soon must follow.
So, from the rock and then the rock.
the spurning gifts she soon must offer.
I've never. I spent this summer, this year.
If loving not, she soon must love.
He and I pulled the wine, and he done it. I mean, he did it.
Dionysus, the god of festivities. What? Come on. Join us as we celebrate. Son of Zeus, does the power of humans honor.
I'm back home.
Just a reminder, folks, Lauderdale marching band will be performing at the state championships for the first time in Florida this Saturday, October 30th, 5:45 at Germantown High School. Folks, tomorrow this game is originally scheduled. There is a fifth quarter scheduled for Midway Church. 7:30 from 7 to 10. We're glad you up there for welcome.
Have to rebuild with no foundation. And what Coach Brown is able to do is establish a foundation with some of the underclassmen by getting them some meaningful minutes, some meaningful snaps on both sides of the ball to where you're not just rebuilding from scratch for the 2022 season.
Once again, this is your halftime show being brought to you by Alpha Insurance Agent Will Sweat as well as Meridian Mattress Factory, as we are just a few seconds away from the halftime show. So thanks you once again to Will Sweat as well as Meridian Mattress Factory. 35-13. time score in favor of the Knights, and the Trojans will start up shop first on offense to begin the second half. Here you go. You need that? Okay. Cooper Luke and the kickoff team already on the field, awaiting the Trojan kickoff return. Try to feed you some scores as we move into the third quarter here as we get them. No, we weren't able to do that due to the lengthy interview, but that's all right when you want to highlight all those seniors. And for any senior parent that might want that, let me know. I will get that audio to you. I know we've done that in the past. I'll it to you. Back deep for the Trojans is number 7.
That's going to be Travis Green playing as the deep man for the Trojans.
And number 33. Low kick, going to come down at the 22-yard line up to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, or near the 35. Gets hit hard around the 33 and 34-yard line.
Number 33, the other deep man, by the way, was Calvin Scott.
He's an 8th grader, right?
Absolutely he is. Listed on their roster as a running back and also a defensive back. Not listed as a starter, but we've called his name and number several times. He's been very active, especially on the offensive side of the ball, been in that slot receiver position.
Trojans will break huddle from the side. Coach Maurice Gowdy in his second year as head football coach of the Trojans, 3 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Lone receiver to this near side is Tylen Brewster. Jace Jemison, your quarterback. Swing it out to his left-hand side, and it looks to be a pass from the receiver there, and makes the connection on the Knight 45-yard line. Always love those plays.
All right, so that was a backward pass. He threw it maybe a yard or so behind where he was to make the wide receiver who caught the pass an eligible man to throw a pass down the field. We talked about this earlier in the game. That play was set up in the first half where they ran the exact same play, but rather than the wide receiver turning around and throwing it down the field, he bolted with it. Right. And that resulted in, I want to say, a loss of a couple of yards, but this one was for a big game to get it down to the 40-yard line of the Knights, which they're going to be taking over first and 10.
Same formation for Jemison. Jemison will hand it off to his back. Michael Jackson goes to that far side.
Very little gain. They're going to mark him down for no gain, so that's going to bring up second down and 10 for the Trojans, 40-yard line of the Knights. After that big first play, that little bit of a trickery with a double pass from the quarterback to the wide receiver to another wide receiver, able to hit him downfield for the big gain. But as it sits right now, it's going to be second down for the Trojans on the Knight 40-yard line. Hard count by the quarterback, and it looks like he was able to draw some of the Knights off sides, and that's exactly what the call is. So it's going to go from second and 10 to 2nd and 5 as they are marking off the penalty yards right now. More than one. I didn't see the numbers, but it was, I want to say, at least 3 of the defensive linemen bid on that hard count by Jemison and the Trojans. So second down and 5 at the Knight 5-yard line is where the Trojans are right now. Shotgun set, wide receiver to your left. Jemison takes a snap. It's going to be a quarterback draw, and he's going to be hitting it. Oh, he's able to scramble away. He was hitting the backfield, but it looks like he's going to be able to pick up
about a foot.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're marking him still on the 35-yard line. So that's going to go down for no gain. So that's going to be 3rd and 5 here.
Nice defense, once again, making the play when needed. The 2 scores for the Trojans came right there at the beginning of the game. First drive for the offense for the Trojans, and then really aided by an interception there before the first half ended. So 3rd down and 5. Defense, time to step up here with receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Jemison and the Trojans.
You got to be careful here for another hard count. Don't get caught off sides. There's a snap.
Going deep to Tyler. And that should be defense or offensive pass interference. Is it an interception?
No, they're calling it
incomplete.
Yeah, they're calling it incomplete. And
Braden Epting had the shot at the football, and he was grabbed from behind by Tylon Brewster. So that's going to should be a pass interference against the offense, right?
Yeah, and there really was no downside to doing that.
Right.
You pull him down from behind to make sure he doesn't get the interception. And if I had to guess, are they accepting the penalty? Or are you accept the penalty in 3rd and 5 to 3rd and 15, or you decline the penalty to make it 4th and 5? I mean, it was kind of a no-brainer.
I mean, 3rd down and 20.
Yeah, 3rd and 20. I apologize.
15-yard penalty from the 35.
Yes, right at midfield to bring up 3rd down and 20. But the pass was grossly underthrown, and Epting was in perfect position to make the interception. So the wide receiver did really the only thing he could do to prevent the pick.
Same formation for the Trojans. Quarterback keeper for number 1, Jemison, and he is corralled by about 6, 7, 8. Well, probably a little exaggerating there. A lot of black jerseys there.
I thought it was going to go for a loss, but
they're going to put him back at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're going to mark him down to right at the 50, so that's going to bring up 4th down and 20.
Again, the defense making a play when it needed.
Barring the one trick play, double pass. I mean, there was nothing there for the offense of the Northeast Trojans.
Braden Epting, who was recipient of that pass interference falling just a few moments ago, standing at around the 24-yard line. High snap, punter brings it down. Nice punt for the Trojans. Backpedaling goes Braden Epting. Let the ball inside the 10-yard line, just on the inside of the 10-yard line. Knights will be deep in their own territory as they trot out their offense. 8:34 remains here in the 3rd quarter. 35-13. That was the Trojans' first drive from the 2nd half. The Knights' ensuing drive is coming up. Jackson Parker still at the quarterback helm, and as well as J.J. Grant. Once again, if you're just now joining us, J.J. Grant has surpassed 2,000 yards. I think you got to go way back. I don't know if that's ever happened here at West Lauderdale. You have to go back years if it ever happened. J.J. Grant with the carry to the 15, to the 20. He's to the 25, to the 30, 35, and he gets brought out, taken out of bounds around the 42, 43-yard line. They're going to say he's all the way up to the 5. That's a 35-yard gain on the first play of the 2nd half.
It was a strong run by Grant. It was a great job by the left side of that offensive line to seal it off. It was a stretch play off tackle, and there was just nothing there to obstruct him from picking up good on that first play.
Let me explain that first play from their offensive series in the 2nd half. J.J. Grant with another carry inside Trojan territory to the 48-yard line. 7-yard pickup. They're going to bring up 2nd down and 3. They can go deep in that playbook on down and 3. Okay.
Absolutely. Like, you put yourself in a position to where you know you're going to have a short 3rd down situation. So, man, the playbook is just wide open to you here on 2nd down.
Cooper Luke wide right. Wyatt Castle in the slot to the right, but a handoff goes to J.J. Grant, trying to fight a lane open, but does not get it. And there'll be a drop in the backfield for a long, maybe even 3 yards.
Yeah, but you've already hinted at it. J.J. Grant needing 12 yards coming into tonight to pick up 2,000. Picked up a few more than 12 in that first half. He picked up 157.
Wow.
On the ground in the first half. So after the half, that put him at 2,145.
Jackson Parker with a quarterback keeper, nothing there though. Might have gotten back up to the line of scrimmage, but that's about all. And so the Knights will be stopped on their side of the football field, I think, for the first time tonight.
Absolutely, and it looks like they may be sending in the punt team. Absolutely. So for the first time tonight, Knights are forced to punt the ball away.
And the original punter, don't forget, the original punter tonight is injured. Brett Busby, I believe, on Tuesday afternoon. Got a sprained shoulder, and Jackson Parker going to take it himself. And Parker, they're going to call a flag on this, or is it timeout Trojans? Parker would have had the first down, I believe, but the Trojans, I guess coaches saw what was coming, and they decided to take